What's going on, guys? It is your boy Joel TFD here. Welcome back at it again with a brand new review for you guys today. Today we're gonna be talking about Up. This was my first ever time watching Up. Yes, and I'm actually really excited to talk about this movie with you guys, so I hope you guys are in for a ride. But before we head straight into that, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel if you're new. Trying to get to 750 subscribers before the end of the year, and it will really mean a lot if you guys can help me reach that goal. But we're also generally very close to hitting 550, so if you guys want to help me reach that goal instead, that would also really mean a lot. Anywho, let's get straight into this Up review. So yes, this is my very first time watching Up, and I generally have been missing out. It has such a great message, a great meaning to it, honestly, and it's just so freaking phenomenal. It really is, honestly. I'm just kind of like disappointed in myself for not freaking watching it back in the days. You know, like, I've been generally missing out, and I really do like the message. I like the message like throughout the whole movie, and it is very sad, I will admit. Did I cry? No, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm a man with no emotions, but I would say though, it is generally like, it's very like an emotional type of movie. But I love a movie when it has a good ass message, you know, like, this, of course, like, when it comes to like Pixar movies, like, they really do enforce the message in all of their movies, you know. I feel like with other movies though, like, they have a message behind the actual movie, if that makes sense. With Pixar, they have a movie behind the message, so it's definitely something that I actually really did enjoy, honestly, coming to this movie. I also really like the idea that, like, the whole soundtrack for the movie is basically the same notes but different type of like how can I describe it? Like, for example, like, it's the same notes, like the but then when it's the action scenes, it's like dum, 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 like, it's like the same notes, and like you could hear like it's technically the same thing. And like, I was like, yo, that's actually pretty cool. I like that they have like the same soundtrack basically, but they have it like with different like type of scenarios, and I kind of like fell in love with that, honestly. I think that has to be like my favorite thing about this whole movie in general, that like the whole like soundtrack is literally the same notes but different type of like melodies to it, if that makes sense. And I generally did like that, honestly. I really like the dogs in this movie too. They were actually pretty funny. I really liked it. They had some jokes here and there too that kind of like chuckled a bit, and actually was kind of funny, you know. But I did generally like the dogs. The dogs were like freaking fun, like, they were just funny as hell. But again, I really like the messages in this film, honestly. Like, this film had multiple messages, honestly, like meeting your heroes and like what it's like, and like letting like one thing go, you know, after you like accomplish it. It's not the same as you, like, when you accomplish something, it's not gonna be how you generally feel about it, you know, and everything. It just has a lot of messages, honestly, and it's like very heartwarming and overwhelming in some type of way. And I think that's like the second thing that I really liked about this movie, like just the overall, like, all of the messages that they had in this film. I think the most touching part for me personally was at the end when Russell was getting his badge, and then Fredricksen came in clutch, and he was like, here, I'm giving you the Ellie badge. And it was so, that honestly was like my favorite part, honestly. That was generally like my most heartwarming part. I was like, oh, Fredricksen, my man. But again, I really like the soundtrack. I think that's like my most favorite thing about this film, honestly. Like, they literally gave the soundtrack different type of scenarios, and it was just it was so freaking phenomenal. It really was. But that is going to be the end of my review. If you guys did enjoy this review, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Peace out, guys. Remember, guys, to enjoy your day, make every day not stay. Everyone stay positive, be positive. You guys already know to have a positive mindset. Peace.